Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Birushana, continuing Shungen's route, somehow in chapter 11 already, but anyway. And then Tomomori in a mask, i.e. the Emperor, basically made some fucking threats. So, I mean, he's trying to set shit up. Like, yeah, he was like, I'm gonna keep you under my thumb, but it was also the, like, whole concept of, like, oh, wait, Yoritomo's gonna be, like, looking weak because we took jobs and it looks like we're traitors and douchebags. And it's just gonna make us all look terrible. And, like, he's a devious motherfucker. And, like, again, if he's not Tomomori in a mask, the two of them should, like, combine their fucking evil Wonder Twin powers and it could have taken over the world. So I'm just saying. Because, like, they both bored-ass motherfuckers with evil streaks and, like, shit. Okay, so anyway. A few days later... have you finished preparing the horses? Did you hear how many more we'll need? I think about 20. We're planning to bring them from the estate across the river. In that case, we'd better get going. Lord Spacey, may we proceed on our own? Oh, sure. Are you sure you can handle it by yourselves? Yes, sir. The rest of the troops will continue to work here, so if you need anything, please let them know. Excuse us. Been a few days since our audience with the Emperor, but still no change in the situation. But His Highness was serious. Is there really nothing we can do to change his mind? Pale. Shingen... still worried about the other day. Yeah, I don't want to marry some fucking weirdo. Terrifying knowing there's nothing we can do. This problem's just too big for the two of us to handle. It's true that Lord Yoritomo can be merciless, but we've been fighting by his side for all this time. He doesn't see us like Yoshinaka. He can't. At least, that's what I want to believe. Shingen's like, He's like, I know you thought he was your brother, but he's mine, and, like, he's an ass. I mean, Shingen doesn't know, but here you two are. My lord, we have finished the work you tasked us with. Any word from Kamakura? Thanks, everyone. I've heard they finished their preparations and will be leaving in 10 days. We'll leave the city accordingly. Yes, sir. It's just... What is it? You really don't look so well. Are you sure you're not overdoing it? It's been obvious for a few days now, but we're all concerned. I love our boys. They're such good boys. Fucking love the Sato brothers. Look, what is it with the brothers in this game? Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, I know Shungen is Yoritomo's brother, but, like, before it was like he was our brother, and you kind of want to be in the middle of that. You're like, I'm half of this brother sandwich, and I'm okay with it. And then, like, then there's freaking these two motherfuckers that you're like, they're hot, I'll be in the middle of that brother sandwich. And then there's fucking Tomomori and Shigehira, and you're like, okay. And then with a cousin with the side of cousin. I'm just saying. Like, I don't know. You can't stop. Game, stop. Don't stop. Don't. Please don't. More hot brothers we get. You know, and then Hidehira's freaking, like, mini-me over there. That goddamn beautiful bastard that we only get to look at for, like, 2 seconds in the game. I'm just saying. You got all these if stories, and, like, I get why Takatsuna, because he's around more, but, like, fucking Yasuhira? What was his name? It'll take me till the end of the fucking game to remember. I'm like, I don't care. That beautiful bitch. Still want a piece of that crumb cake, okay? Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar, okay? I'm here for that. Stop it! Anyway, our man harem's growing too big. Got people making... We always need new additions, okay? I don't think we've ever played an Otome game where I'm like, nah, I'll pass. I don't have to take any of them home with me. It's like, 1 or 2 of you motherfuckers are coming home with me, and sometimes all of you. I'm just saying. And this game gives you too much side candy. Like, side candy! These two, side candy! You think I'm leaving them behind? Come on in, boys. Door's open. Now we had to build the house out in the back. You know what I mean? Like, the side house for, like, the boys that you're like, I'm not in love with you, but, like, you're just too precious to leave behind, and you can come along just because I like you. But, like, I don't love you, but, like, I love you. You know what I mean? So we have that house, you know. There's an area for them, you know. Like, how do you leave Benkei behind? Like, I'm not in love with you, Benkei. You're not really, like, man harem material to me personally, but you're definitely, like, you know, the house out back material. Like, you can totally come along because you're just too precious, and, like, how do you leave him behind? It's like a sad dog on the side of the road. You're like, I gotta take it home. I'm not a dog person, but I want to rescue the damn thing. Find somebody that'll take him. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's the next door neighbor. It's the friend house. It's the friends that hang out next door that you're like, I want you in my life, but you're just not in the man harem. You know what I mean? Like, you're just my bros, my buddies, my friends. You come over and we all have parties together and, like, you know, there's like a room if you want to spend the night, but like, or maybe there's a wing. I haven't quite figured out their placement yet, okay? But they're not like real quote unquote in the man harem. You know, like fucking Tomomori is goddamn probably the king of the man harem at this point. Let's just be real. But like, and then there's other people like Benkei where you're like, I don't want to leave you behind because it would make me sad. Or like Impy, right? You know, you're like, you're just, how do I leave you behind? You're so charming, but I'm not like in love with you, but like you can come in. Come on. You're just too cute to leave behind. You know what I'm saying? So it's just something that you just take in with you because you just can't leave them behind because they're charming even if you're not in love with them. Love you, but I'm not in love with you. That kind of shit. You know? They're there. You don't know why, but it's okay. Like, it's fine. Anyway. The Sato brothers so fucking in the man harem though. Like, look at them. God damn it. God, I love Tadanobu. This fucking man. This fucking himbo. Why? I love him so much. Stop it. Oh, God. It gets worse as this game goes and he shows up. Look at his beautiful little face. And his stupid, like, himbo outfit. Where he's just like, look at my chest, man. I mean, seriously. Himbo outfit. You didn't even open his fucking mouth. He rolled up and you were like, you're the himbo. Absolutely. I love him. Anyway, they're all concerned. I really don't think you need to worry about the battle. If anything, think of it as a chance to earn even more glory. Oh, you're so dumb, I love you. Townspeople are getting excited too. Seems like they're ready to watch us finish off the Heike for good. Look at how precious he is. Look at his stupid face. I love him so much. Once we do that, you'll be more famous than ever. Spacey, you'll be a hero. Indeed, and Shungen too. With how well you've been working, you may even get a promotion, maybe even from His Highness. Benkei just said the magic words that make me cry. Stop! Shungen shouted as if he'd been hit by an arrow, and his expression became bitterly distorted. I'm sorry, but we should concentrate on the battle for now. Yes, I apologize. It was presumptuous of me to say such a thing. Poor Benkei, he's just trying his best. He doesn't know how to read the room. I don't know if he knows how to read. Oh, he does know how to read, but, you know. Are they picture books, though? Does he? Like, he might know how to read, but you know what I'm saying. Like, he's so dumb that if they were like, he doesn't know how to read, you'd be like, oh, he never learned. I get it. You know, Shungen, is this really how it ends? Me being married off to some stranger? And I have a veritable man harem here that I could get married off to and probably be okay, whatever happened? I'm just saying. And Shungen being taken in by the Emperor? And the Genji family split in two? I can't even bear to think about it. Genji family was already split in two, but I'm just saying. Technically into more than that, because Yoshinaka, right? When I turned my head toward the sound, I saw a small cluster of nobles quickly approaching us. I'm assuming there was supposed to be a sound that we didn't hear. Are you Lord Spacey Minamoto? Yes, but what is this about? Have we met before? We are an envoy from the Imperial Court. We have orders from Emperor Go Shirakawa to come and retrieve you. From the Imperial Court? No. Lord Spacey will now escort you to an estate near the Imperial Palace. We have orders to begin preparations for you to enter the palace as a lady of the Imperial Court as soon as possible. Okay, wait. Okay. You've got the Sato brothers and Benkei standing right here. We're gonna take her to be a lady of the court, and they're like, that's fucking weird. Suganobu's like, lady of the... pieced it together, and the other two were like, huh. Why? What? Suganobu's like, is that why you're so cute? Makes sense. Suganobu's over there like, I mean, I knew it the whole time. My blood froze, and for a moment, time stopped. I couldn't speak. Took all of my strength to simply remain on my feet. Exactly. Oh, we'll worry about it after the battle, but no, before the battle. Come on, bitch. Rude! No. His Highness is already springing his trap? It's too soon!
In any case, first you must accomplish the expulsion of the Heike. We'll discuss the details after that.
Son of a bitch.
But I'm not a very patient person. I certainly hope you don't keep me waiting.
Certainly don't hope you keep me waiting. Don't hope? I was going to read it backwards. Just as he said, he wants to show us all he has the power. Oh, show us he has all the power anyway. Learned Spacey's a woman? A lady of the Imperial Court? What is this? What are you talking about? Such nonsense. Have you merely come to mock my lord? They're all like, so are you a woman? And you're like, yeah. And they're like, oh, okay, cool, anyway. We have no intention of doing so. Everything we have said is true. His Highness Emperor Go Shirakawa wishes to honor the achievements of Lord Spacey and call her to his court. I think he's calling me Lord Spacey and then her. It's really fun. Wait, there's been some kind of mistake. I'm to fight in the next battle. No, this matter has already been decided by His Highness. Come now, let's get going. We're gonna have to kill these bitches. No! I refuse! I quickly flicked away the hand that was stretching toward me. Shungen stepped in front of me and glared hard at the nobles. His Highness ordered us to defeat the Heike. I demand an audience with him to confirm these new orders. There's no need for confirmation. You already know what will happen if you disobey His Highness. Even if you are a leading figure in the war, if you continue like this, you'll be deemed an enemy of the court. We have absolutely no intention of disobeying the Imperial Court. Then please accompany us quietly. Disobedience will be a great hindrance to Lord Yoritomo as well. Get your hands off her! And don't you dare take Spacey with you! If you continue to resist, we'll arrest the whole lot of you. Is that what you want? You can try. You can fucking try. How many people did you bring with you? I'm just saying. All of them? All right, I'll come with you. But leave everyone else out of this. My lord. My Lord Spacey. It's okay, everyone. If I'm taken to the palace, I'll be able to talk to His Highness and straighten this all out. I'm sure if I tell him the situation and ask him to let me return, he'll let me come back. Sure. Okay, sure. Enough of this. Just come here. Ugh. Shana. Everyone just wait. I promise. I'll come back. I wanted to shout back to them, but I couldn't bring myself to. Oh, I don't like this. They're gonna take us away from our friends. In that moment, surrounded by the Emperor's followers, all I could do was follow. We never see or hear. I hate this. We were brought on horseback to a simple but large estate. We? I mean just me. Here, we'll take your sword for you. Wait a minute. I prefer to check the situation first. Please, allow me to see the Emperor. I'm sure you can arrange a meeting. I believe I told you already that's impossible. You'll have to stay here for a while. Preparations for you to formally enter the palace will take about a month. Until then, this estate has been prepared for you. Your handmaiden will be here shortly. We have security duties to attend to, so we'll leave you be. It's gonna be Takatsuno in a wig. Wait, please, just... Shit. Door's stuck. Wait. Don't tell me I'm locked in here. Somebody... Is anybody out there? Hey! I need to talk to His Highness! Unable to calm down, I continued to raise my voice, but there didn't seem to be anyone around anymore. I hate this. They're treating me like a fucking girl, and I don't like it. And not just like a powerful girl. They're treating me like a fucking delicate little flower, like we're gonna lock you and imprison you and marry you up. What the fuck is this bullshit? I don't like it. Unless you're marrying me to Tomomori, then I'm okay with it. But like, other than that, like, no. I don't stand for this bullshit. I only stand for Tomomori's bullshit, because like, again, that man can do anything. I can't believe the Emperor is being so forceful. Is he really that opposed to the Genji? If I don't do something, I'll never make it out in time to join the battle. How the hell do I get out of here? Shungen. Yeah, he's gonna show up, and then and our brother's gonna be like, where the fuck is Spacey? And he's gonna be like, so the Emperor kidnapped her because here's the deal, this is what happened. Please check once more. If Spacey came this way, I'm certain. And where is His Highness now? Please tell me. I've told you over and over, I can't tell you that. Spacey never passed by this way. And for the last time, get the hell out of here. But... Shungen, please. Ugh. I realize it is tough to stay calm right now, but it seems that she really has not come to Dobari Palace. She said she was going to try to speak with His Highness, but it doesn't seem she was granted an audience with him. Like how Benkei's just calling her she now, like totally accepting. He's like, wait, so Spacey was actually a woman the whole time? Yeah. Huh. Alright, anyway. I mean, that's basically how they all act. Like, you expect everyone to be like, and they're all like, real? For reals? Yeah. Huh. Okay, so anyway, like I was saying, they just continue on like nobody's business. I love it. She's probably under house arrest in one of these estates. And if we're able to get an audience with the Emperor, it'd still be totally up to him. Then you see somebody, why is that person climbing out the window? Oh, that's Spacey. Ugh. How did she go? Shouldn't have just let them take her away like that. If they tried to arrest us later, if we had stopped them there... Shungen! I was like, what? It's all in the past. We have to find something we can do now. Benkei's wise. He's stupid, but he's wise. I mean, okay, he's not the dumbest Cran, right? He's a little dense. But, like, he's got some wise wisdom. You know, he's got some words in there, and every once in a while some wisdom comes to him and comes spewing out, and then he's, like, just like a box of rocks again. Like, but, like, he's got his moments, right? He's like the tide. Every once in a while it comes in as beautiful wisdom, and then it floats out, like, out there floating around like it has no idea what the fuck is happening. Tadanobu's just always fucking out there. He's a smaller idiot, but he's still kind of an idiot. I love them both. Both like half-wits. Together, combined, you know, full wit. I'll come back here tomorrow, and the next day, and the day after that. I won't leave until I speak with His Highness. No, that's not enough. We need to find out where he is and what's going on. Will that bring her back? Just talk to His Highness. Get him to drop the order. Something. Change the situation. I see. In that case, let's ask Suganobu and the others to seek out His Highness as well. Shungen, I haven't been able to sort out all this in my head. We're in a very difficult situation. See, Benkei's like, I can't quite do the math, but this isn't good, right? So cute. We're all going to get through this, and when we do, I'd like to hear our Lord explain all of this. I understand. He's like, I'll tell Lord Suganobu and the others your instructions. I can tell you want some time to yourself. I'll see you when you return. Okay, Benkei can't normally read the room, but he totally read Shungen like a goddamn fucking children's picture book. I promise to protect you no matter what. Emperor would take such a strong approach before the battle. I see you again. I talk with you again. Laugh with you again. Hold you again. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to buy me off somebody, though. That'd be weird. She's somewhere in this town. It's when those men took her away. Never wanted you to experience such sadness. Treating you well. Are you sad? Are you crying? And then they flip to us and we're like, I'm having the best time! This is awesome! I'm just kidding. I want to take your hand right now and reassure you, but I can't. All I have is this. It reaches you and calms your troubled heart. Plays flute. You know what? I don't think we have sound. No, there's no sound on the recording right now. Hold on. I'm gonna stop. I'll be right back in 2 seconds. Okay, we do have sound. It's just, it's so quiet, his flute playing, that it doesn't show up. This is it at almost 100%. You can kind of hear it now. So you can hear he's playing the flute. I'm gonna turn it back down because I don't want it to be like super loud. But like I normally have the volume down pretty low in the game because, but I have like my headset volume and everything cranked and I can barely hear that, which is just amazing. I am gonna turn it down a little bit lower. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear it anymore. But I feel like some of the other sounds effects are going to come in so fucking loud, but this is so faint. It's really weird. But anyway, so he is playing his flute, and that's what I thought. In the darkened room, I heard a faint sound and instinctively looked around. Is that a flute? It is. It's Shungen's flute. I couldn't tell from where it came, but the small, fragile tones pierced through the walls, reaching out to me. You're playing me. Sound. It always brightened my spirits and made me feel warm and fuzzy. Not now. I feel Shungen beside me, but I couldn't reach out to him. There's no fucking window in this room that you could, like, scream out to? Shungen, sorry. That's so sad, though. He's, like, playing the flute and you can hear him, and he's just waiting for you, but you... Oh. Amakura. My lord, a message from... Tsunetane? Tsunetane Chiba has arrived from the capital. Tsunetane Chiba, samurai who joined Yoritomo Minamoto's efforts to overthrow the Heike, head of the Volcanin? No, not from Spacey this time? Yeah, I heard the other day that preparations for the battle are almost complete, and that they'd be leaving as planned. See, but now, like, then you have this music that comes in, and it's like, it's not super loud, but I'm gonna turn it up. Like, you can see this one at least. I don't know, the volume is, like, where it normally is, but it seems a lot quieter lately. I don't know what's going on. Anyway. Yes, and the rendezvous point hasn't changed, so... There's a problem. Seems to be, yes. Are you sure? His Highness, Emperor Go Shirakawa, has offered to reward both Spacey and Shungen. Oh, so now he thinks they're backstabbing him. Knew this was gonna come out. He's talking about rewards before we even defeat the Heike? Well, they've both been very active in the war, so... How dare you! It's outrageous His Highness would approach them before Lord Yoritomo. If they accept the prize without permission, they'll make a mockery of you, Lord Yoritomo. Oh, I see. Where did Lord Tsunetane hear about this? He's assisting Shungen and the others, right? They purposely made... And you knew this was gonna happen! They're like, we shouldn't tell him. Someone's gonna fucking tell him to make this problem. Like, you knew this was gonna happen. I told you there was gonna be the big brother battle, right? Been giving control of supplies to the Imperial Court. There's a chance he heard a rumor there. We're not sure what the reward was, but he seems to have lost contact with Lord Spacey. So it's true then? And the only reward I can think of is a piece of land or some government title. The real problem is the Imperial Court's working to bring them in. If that happens, the power of the Genji will be split in two. And that could lead to a fight for who becomes the official leader of the Genji clan. Two of them don't want that. Takatsuna's right. No one's gonna listen to him. Huh! We don't know that. They may see this as an opportunity. You're just a pissy bitch. Still, the reward's coming directly from His Highness. It'd be impossible to refuse him outright. The Imperial Court will not stand idly by and watch us accumulate power. Oh, good. Are you going to be smarter than this? Because I can't let you be stupid. You can't be beautiful and stupid. Somebody has to be beautiful and intelligent. Tomomori's beautiful and intelligent, but he's also a psychopath, so, like... I wish to divide us, reduce our strength, and ensure we'll not become a second Heike. That good smart boy. The matter seems to be known only to Lord Tsunetane and his messenger. The military stationed in Kyoto is still in the dark. If they do find out, however, their loyalties may be tested. Some may side with Shungen. Can't allow that. But Shungen is Lord Yoritomo's brother. And besides, we haven't even beaten the Heike yet. Yes, you're right. Can't allow any signs of disunity in the face of the Heike. Besides, he's a valuable asset. But Shungen being his brother is exactly why we must be careful. It must be clear that only Lord Yoritomo can lead the Genji.
In any case, we must hurry to meet up with them. Organize our forces and set out immediately.
He's like, I think the Imperial Court's being douchey. But I'm wary. You know, Agatoki is just being a dick. Yes, sir. Let's go, Takatsuna.
Alright.
Thank God you have Takatsuna as the voice of reason. They wouldn't do that. They love you. Stupidly so. See, like, now this music, I mean, again, it might be very quiet for you, but it's, like, loud to me. I'm like, Jesus. Like, anyway.
I never thought he'd go this far. His Highness is rather cunning after all.
I'm so glad you're smart. I'm so glad you're smart. And you're not like, fucking like, I'm gonna kill you! And he's like, don't trust you guys, but also don't trust. I mean, he doesn't trust anybody, so that's fair.
Now, how to proceed?
Take down the Emperor? Join forces with the Heike? That'd be some shit. It had been a few days since the nobles had taken me to the estate. I wasn't allowed to take a single step outside, and several handmaidens were watching my every move. I'm pretty sure you could kick their asses even without a sword. I bet these bitches didn't learn how to fight. Well, you look absolutely beautiful in your outfit today. After this, it'll be time to practice reading your songbook. Until then, please take a rest. Oh my fucking god, this sucks. I can't believe I'm being made to dress like this. No matter how many times I look in the mirror, it just doesn't feel right. I have no sword to be cooped up like this. Still, I could probably get away if it were just these hand. She's like, I can kick these bitches' ass. Problem is a damn security detail stationed outside. Depending on where the military is stationed, maybe I can... What am I thinking? There's no way I can do that. If I did something like that, it could hurt Shungen and the others, and maybe even Lord Yoritomo. And Kurama Temple would be... To avoid that. But just staying here like this is... You've been gloomy all day today, too. Shame to waste such a beautiful face with a frown. I will slap you if you tell me... You just basically told me to fucking smile, because it makes me prettier, bitch. Did not. We are women. We're supposed to stick together and not have any of that bullshit. I ordered some special incense from the palace the other day. Shall I burn some now? Shall you burn yourself now, witch? I wish we said shit like this to her. I know she's just doing her job, but, like, it'd just be fun to be a bitch. Oh, an excellent idea. Let's prepare some immediately. I wish they'd put, like, Handmaiden 1 and Handmaiden 2 so I knew, but whatever. No, that's fine, really. Can I just have some time to myself? I'd like to speak with His Highness. There must be someone who can intercede with him. I'll write a letter to him. Could one of you two deliver it to him for me? I've told you many times, we can't help you with that. Also, I've mentioned this before, but your posture. You've got to sit up straight. You're going to be a princess after all. Stab you. Sleep. Well, we can fix it little by little. I'm sure by the time you meet your husband, you'll be a wonderful princess. I will kill you. And your mother. This poor handmaiden. Indeed, we'll do everything in our power to help you enter the palace as soon as possible. I'd prefer you didn't. Oh, it's getting dark, isn't it? Let's fetch some candles to brighten up the room. Indeed. Please excuse us, my lady. Women are pathetic. How could I be happy marrying a man I don't know? I fucking love this. That was shade right there. I mean, I'm over here like, I will stab you, bitch. She's like, they're pathetic. Love it. I mean, that's kind of what happened to women back in the day, but I love the fact that they're calling it out like, this is pathetic. Why are you happy about this? You realize there's so much more for you? What? How dare you, huh? What? I'm supposed to think for myself? I mean, seriously? It took one. All it did was take a couple of women to be like, this is bullshit. Granted, we're all doing that now. This is bullshit. Stuffy old white man. I will fucking stab you in the nuts, sir. Anyway, let's not talk about that. He doesn't know who I am. He's never seen my face. Why would anyone want to get married like this? Because he's probably old, crotchety, and douchey, and you're hot and young, and that's exactly what it is. He doesn't give a fuck. He's like, oh, look at my hot wife, and you're like, ew, he's like my great-grandfather. Am I only to be seen for my strength in battle, or my connection to the Genji clan? Is that who I am? No, now you're a womb. For him to impregnate and carry his babies and basically, like, you know, worship the ground he walks on, or shuffles around on because he's probably old. Or God knows he's inbred, so he's probably hideous. I'm just saying. Not like he's going to roll up in any of those Hallmark movies and you're like, oh my God, he's hot. I think this is okay. No, it's not going to be like that. At all. At all. Unless it's Tomamori, then absolutely I'm here. Sign me up! But for the sake of Genji, for the sake of the country, I exist just to be used? Basically. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's how this route's coming out, huh? Why did this happen to me? I just feel so empty. That's when I was startled by the sound of a soft note floating through the air. Shungen. 3 days since I came here, around this time I hear that sound. Sometimes it's close, sometimes far away. Have you noticed that whenever I play Thinking of You, the sound is always softer? Really? This feeling of love just overflows from my heart, through my chest and in my breath, and this makes it so much sadder. Oh my... Stop it. I always compliment my flute playing, but the only reason it sounds the way it does, because it's all for you. That hurts even more now, but it's just sweet that he's out there just playing every night, pining away for us. Oh, stop. The game makes me want to hate this route, but like, I mean, Shungen is a good boy. Okay. Soft tone just fills me with sadness now. I know that Shungen's calling me, telling me he loves me, telling me he's thinking of me. Been together since birth. First we were just good friends, training and supporting each other. And now I realize just how important he is to me. I know that I never want to be separated from him like this ever again. Shungen's always looked out for me. That fact that gives me hope. Before I knew it, the feeling of helplessness that grasped me before it disappeared. I stood up and clenched my fists tightly. What's the point of being depressed here? No matter what happens, Shungen, I am going to fight to be with you. I will punch everyone. I won't give up. Good girl. We'll live with Shungen. I'll find a way to make that happen. We'll return. Wait for me, Shungen. He will. He absolutely will. And it's been a few days and the Imperial Court hasn't even given us an explanation, let alone tell us her whereabouts. And I've been trying to gather information, but Lord Tadanobu, Lord Suganobu, anything on your end? I've been keeping an eye on the comings and goings of the palace, but I'm afraid I don't have much.
My contacts in the nobility haven't been much help either.
I see. This isn't gonna end well. The soldiers are getting uneasy with the prolonged absence of Lord Spacey. We've been saying he's away on business, but it's only a matter of time before they realize something's up.
I'm worried about Shungen, too. He seems to be out all day and night.
At night, there's no foot traffic and even fewer clues. You really should get some rest.
If we can, we should force him to get some rest tonight.
He's out playing his flute. There's no time for that. And then he's like, I will not leave her here. And then like, do they not realize? I mean, like, they're like, okay. So now they're like, Spacey's a woman. All right, anyway, let's go find her. Cool, whatever. We'll figure that out later. We'll deal with figuring this out later, okay? And getting explanations. But all right. But this is where they're like, they I guess, are so overwhelmed right now with the whole, like, wait, that they haven't pieced together that, like, oh, Shungen's in love with her. That makes sense. Shungen!
You look absolutely terrible. But first you've got to eat something, and then go to bed.
Love our boys. They're even taking care of our other boy. It's sweet. How am I supposed to rest? It's been days and we're no closer to finding her. Emperor's not going to sit idly by. Maybe plotting his next move as we speak. Yeah. Telling Yoritomo what you've been up to, so he comes out here to stab you. Yes, but if you panic, you'll just play into his hands. We should all take a rest. Instead of talking about rest, we should be coming up with a plan to get her back. Shungen. Sorry, I was out of line, but I can't rest now. Too worried. Then lean on us. That's what friends are for. That's the cheesiest fucking line, but it's the sweetest. That's what friends are for, damn it! Oh, Benkei, you're so good. Hey. Right. But before I rest, I'd like to go to the palace just one more time and see if I can speak with His Highness. Been turned away over and over, but he being gone is starting to impact morale of the troops. If we tell him it could impact the war... Then after that you'll rest. In that case, I'll go with you. No, please. I want everyone to prioritize their investigations. Alright. That'll make you feel at ease, right? Go and see if you can talk with the Emperor. Good luck. Hey, you. Is it alright to let him go alone?
Well, you just have to trust Shungen here. Come, let's go do some final intel gathering before it gets dark.
Terrible. Spacey must be feeling worse. I've got to get to her fast. I can't believe they actually let me in today. Why did they? What does His Highness have up his sleeve? My toes here.
It's been some time, Shungen.
Thank you for meeting with me today. Goddamn son of a bitch. He said that under his breath, but he said it.
Yes, I hear you've been running all around town day after day trying to get in touch with me. But I know why you're here.
I was actually getting shirts together for everyone on the Genji side, and I just wanted to know, do you want blue, white, or white? Oh, about Spacey, yeah, whatevs. We're getting a baseball team together. Let me say this. I'd like you to cancel the order forcing Spacey to enter the palace. It's too much of a burden for her to join the royal family. Plus, it's not much of a reward if she doesn't want it. Not only that, but she's an essential part of our army. Please, beg of you, please reconsider. This is where you tell the morale of the troops is extremely fucking low, and there's no way we're gonna beat the Heike at this rate, because they all think something is fucking wrong. Because you kidnapped one of our generals.
I see. To think you would make such a desperate plea. I do look like you haven't slept a wink.
You're not, and this is not Tomomori and a mask. Come on. Only someone this devious. Just come on.
Shungen, you're in love with Spacey, aren't you?
Admit it.
But I can't just revoke the order so easily. After all, doing so would prevent me from making deeper ties with the Genji.
And then why did you let me in here in the first place?
Now, don't be so hasty. Let me do this, then. Spacey's husband will be you, Shungen.
He's like, okay. Why?
You like the girl, don't you? It's only natural that you'd want to marry her. I'm here to help. Just sign away your voice. I'll give you legs. You go get the prince.
I swear to God, some Ursula level shit right now.
However, when you're married, you'll be given a title, and you will accept it. You'll like it. Then my wishes will be fulfilled. This works for both of us, does it not? I don't care how it happens. I just need the two of you in the Imperial Court. A good idea, isn't it? Everybody wins.
Except for Yoritomo, who's going to be pissed, but don't worry. It's just that he wants us on the court. The Emperor is determined to divide the Genji clan in two and reduce our strength. Why? Here's what I don't understand, though. Logically. I mean, because, like, I know nothing about, like, this era politics or whatever, but, like, okay, so Shungen is in the Imperial Court. Why is that ruining his ties with the Genji clan? Instead of being like, yo, Yoritomo, I got the fucking in, bro! Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why that makes it, like, I mean, Yoritomo, I mean, I get it. It's because that'll divide people, because they'll be like, oh, you betrayed Yoritomo! And then Yoritomo looks weak, and it, like, whatever, but it's like, so I get it's really just more public perception, I guess. It's not really dividing the clan itself, it's dividing the people within, because they're not going to, you know, and then Shungen coming out, no, I still support Yoritomo, and they're gonna be like, yeah, whatever, traitor! You know what I mean? So I guess that's what it is, it's more public perception. It's the court of public opinion, but it just still seems weird. Like, I guess not. I don't know when you think of it that way. Alright, anyway. I needed to think that one through, because I was like, that doesn't mean they're not going to be on the same clan, but yeah, it's the people on the bottom who, doesn't matter what you say, it's how they perceive things, and I accept the terms. I'm the Genji side connected to the Imperial Court, opposite Lord Yoritomo. We will become, Imperial Court Genji versus the Samurai Genji. Brother and I destined to fight for the title of leader of the Genji clan. But you don't want the title, so you wouldn't fight for it. You know what I mean? Waiting for it to skip, but Lord Yoritomo's father, Yoshitomo, and his brother, Yoshikata. Same thing would happen to us. Fight between brothers, but one in which Lord Yoritomo would show no mercy. Lord Yoritomo doesn't care about family. Will kill me just like he killed Yoshinaka. Yeah, I kind of believe that. Another war breaks out. War will die. Oh, I know, but what, bird? What? That's your fucking bug voice. Where? Freaking me out, bird. What? Did you... What? What is going on? You're making that noise like you see a bug, but I see nothing. Freaking me out. I don't like it. I don't like your bug-sounding voice. I don't see anything. He makes that noise. It's like... And it's like a screaming, and it's like, what? There's a bug somewhere! But I don't see anything. Where's the bug? Do you see bugs? What? Is it just stuff moving because of the air conditioner? Is that what you see? It's the air conditioner. Aunt Bambi up here turning shit around when she was up here. Why the hell was Growl turned backwards? She didn't turn shit around. My sister was hiding up here in my freaking room the other day. My mom and I were like, where the fuck is she? I'm just still trying to figure out if there's a bug in here. I don't see one. So were you just freaking out because of the air conditioner just kicked on and was moving stuff? Is that it? I hope so. Because it, like, every once in a while, like, blows and moves like things. Alright, because, okay, I don't like that bug screaming noise. It freaks me the fuck out. Good. Because then you're like, bug! And then you kill it, but, like, it's terrifying. It's, like, become terror noise. Anyway. I know, but... Don't accept. Never see Spacey again.
Well, that's as far as I can go. Let's hear your answer.
We'll say yes, and then we'll talk to our brother and be like, how the fuck do we do this? Because I don't want this. I just want to be alone with Spacey. I want nothing to do with fighting for the Genji clan. You can have it, bruh. I will support you. Except... He's not going to decline, because then they'll marry me off. The next day I woke up alone before the maids came as usual. I have to get out of here and go negotiate directly with His Highness. No matter how much I beg, none of the maids will help. I'll just have to find a way to see him myself. I've been fighting as a general for the Genji. His Highness recognized me as one of the greatest generals of this war! Perhaps if I told him I wanted to continue to fight as a general, he'd overturn his order. A storm is coming. I have to get out of here. Just when I was about to stand up, I heard footsteps coming towards me. No. Someone else. It's Shungen. Shana. Shungen? Finally found you. Yeah, he said yes. Shungen, what are you doing here? How did... He hugs me before I finish speaking, and we both fell to our knees. Breathing next to him felt nostalgic. Okay, I'm sorry, and we don't get a fucking CG of this beautiful, touching moment. Shungan, how did you find me? I talked to His Highness. He said you were here, and I came as soon as he told me. You're safe now. It's all right. Protect you this time, I promise. I'll never let something like this happen again. Especially since you're my property now. I mean, I didn't even get a choice. I mean, this is what we would have chosen, but His Highness was like, I'll let you marry Spacey. Excuse me. Hello. I'm okay with this, but rude. Again, you're taking my agency away. Even if this is what I wanted, you're taking away my ability to choose and say yes on my own. I hate this. I love Shungan. Like, Shungan's great. Don't get me wrong. Like, but the route is just trying to make you angry at Shungan. Like, and it's just mean. His grip around me stiffened and he began to tremble. He wouldn't let me go. What is it? Why my heart beating so fast? Shungan came to rescue me. He's here. I should be happy, but something is wrong. What's going on? Are you okay? Let me see your face! Not are you okay? It's like, what's going on, or let me see your face. Let me see your face, because then you know something's going on. Like, you know. Yeah. I was like, she's gonna let me, it's like, let me see your face. You're lying. What are you lying about, you know? Shungan, can't believe it's really you. Let me get a good look at your face. Oh, yeah, you're right. Get a good look at you, too. No, I just want to know what's in your eyes. You're lying. You're hiding something. As he loosened his arms, I was able to examine him. His face was pale and gaunt, like he hadn't slept in days. He smiled weakly. That's kind of adorable, though. He was pining away for you all those days. It's kind of sweet. You've been looking for me? This time? I heard your flute playing. Of course. I was just so worried about you. Every heart, safe and sound, and it's all thanks to His Highness. Well... His Highness? The Emperor? Wait, why did he tell you where to find me? Has he rescinded the order to have me enter the Imperial Court? Yes, the two of us discussed it. Said that you and I should be married. What? I'm still going to be given a government title, but if that's what it takes for me to be with you, then so be it. In this way, you won't have to marry someone else. Why? Why? Why did you agree to do that? You don't want to be with me? What? No, not that. I was frustrated. We weren't communicating properly. We weren't on the same page, and I couldn't tell what he was thinking. I couldn't tell what he's thinking, sorry. Why did you accept His Highness's terms? This will put us on a path to war with Lord Yoritomo. We won't be able to bring peace to the world together. I know, but I chose you. It's kind of sweet, though, but, like, it is stupid. But also, like, you know, if he was like, yeah, now let her marry someone else. I want to keep peace with my brother. You'd be like, that's so hurtful. Like, I mean, there was really a no-win situation here. We just have to explain to Yoritomo, this is what he did, and this is why I did this. But, like, if you want to kill the Emperor, and, like, so I don't want to do this. We just have to talk to the man. You know what I mean? You have to communicate with him. Lost in thought, I couldn't find a reply. Only doubt and hesitation. Shungan, it's too late for that now. Things are already in motion. Once it becomes public, it's inevitable that the Genji will split, and we'll be forced to confront Lord Yoritomo. But so what? And then we'll fight. If it means protecting you, I'm okay with that. This is kind of sad, though. I feel like, again, you should just explain, if you could talk to him and explain to him. I'm not saying it would be any better, but at least you'd have gotten it out instead of being like, well, I fought, and then you were like, oh, well, actually, this isn't what I wanted. I just wanted to protect her because I love her. I didn't want to do any of this, but the fucking Emperor forced my hand, so maybe we should team up and kick his ass? I'm saying, yes, the world will be thrown into chaos again, and Lord Yoritomo's your brother. I don't care about all that. You're the only thing that matters to me. You know that, don't you? Well, all my Manhara matters to me, so Shungan, you and I are not on the same page. I don't want you to feel sad anymore. I don't want you to cry when I'm not there for you anymore. I wasn't crying. I was planning to kill some people. I was sad, but I was going to plan to kill some people. I accepted the Emperor's terms so that I can be by your side. And that's it. It's done. It's okay. Protect you. Be by your side from now on. I kind of also don't like the fact that they put us in this situation where we needed him to rescue us like this. I mean, we've always been in situations where our boyfriends had to kind of come along and help kick ass and save us a little bit, but it's always kind of been like a mutual kind of thing. But this is more like, I'm a damsel in distress and I'm locked in a tower and the prince has to come and save me and do all this shit, and we're like, what the fuck? Again, they kind of took away what made her kick ass. It's not her fault, and I'm not like, oh, she's a weakling. It's like she really didn't have a choice. She was like kidnapped, stuffed in here, and then she's like, how the fuck do I get out when I don't have a sword? And she's plotting, and then Shungen's like, it's okay! I agree that we'll just keep war to keep using, and you're like, dude, you're an idiot. And like, but it is kind of like, what the fuck though? Like, I mean, on one hand, like, I don't hate it, because I'm kind of used to stuff like this, but on the other hand, I feel a little bitter about, again, like, you're just constantly putting in this situation in, like, Shungen's route, where we're like a damsel in distress and can't do anything for ourselves, and he takes everything from us. Like, he took all of our life away. Again, not his fault. And then now it's like, oh, you have to protect me. Like, I feel very useless in this route. And, like, I don't, like, even when she's, like, out there and in the battle, and yes, I'm very important, but also Shungen's getting all the praise, which is supposed to be nice. Like, yeah, because he's the heir of the Genji. You're like, but again, that was my, like, we have these beautiful moments with Shungen, and I don't hate Shungen, but I kind of just hate how dirty they did this route in a way. Like, I'm not angry about, like, the writing and everything in the story is good, but, like, it doesn't mean that personally I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. I'm like, I just don't, I'm not feeling it. Like, you know what I mean? They took away a lot of our agency. They took away a lot of our power. They've basically kind of just made us like a side character in our own story here. And I just not, I mean, the turmoil and the angst is good though. I'll give you that. But it's still, again, it's like, I'm not as much of a fan of it as I've been in other routes where you go through and you're like, this is just great. And like the little bullshit you just forget about because the route overall is so good. This one, I have too many moments where I'm like, this is too much little bits of bullshit that it's just like sand in your mouth. You're like, yeah, no, I licked sand and I don't like, get it off. You know, like I don't know. Every single time I'm like, no, you know what, Shungen's great, and the route's really good. Something like this happens, and I'm like, but... So I'm like kind of 50-50 on it. Like, I do appreciate what they did, because it's definitely, I was not expecting any of this, but it doesn't mean that at the end of the day, when it sits with you, that I'm not going to be like, no, about it. You know? I am enjoying it, though, don't get me wrong. I'm not like there's other games where you play and you're like, are we done? I hate this! I don't. It makes me frustrated and angsty, which I think is good. Because you're like, good. Like, you're writing and you're making me frustrated and angsty. It's like when they write a character that you're like, I hate this character, I want to punch them in the face so hard. It's brilliant writing, right? So props to the writing. But I personally am just not vibing with it, where I'm like, I constantly just feel like a delicate... After we've made her so kick-ass, and then like, you rip that all away. And it's not like she's not trying to be kick-ass. There's nothing wrong with her. It's not like, oh, I know how to kick-ass and then I fall off a cliff and then I'm useless. It's not even like that. It's like they're constantly ripping away the value that she had in herself. Like, I'm doing all that. Nope, we're taking it away. Okay, well, no, we're taking that away. They're constantly ripping it away. And it just makes me, like, angry. And again, it's brilliant writing. Because you know what I mean? You're like, you're making me angry. I was supposed to feel this way, right? I hope so. Because, like, I hope you wanted me to feel powerless and useless and frustrated and angry. But then, like, Shungen's so great. On the other hand, I kind of want to punch him in the face. What the fuck? Like, you know what? Like, Shungen himself is fine. I understand why he's doing what he's doing, and I get it. And, like, I'm here, like, him as a character and the things he says and does, I'm fine with. And he made a shitty choice, but it was a shitty situation. What was he going to do, right? But, like, it's all the world around just making this just so... Stop it! Leave me alone! And it's not even, like, the war, you know what I mean? Like, God, in Benkei's route, the stop it, leave me alone was Tomomori popping out of the bushes, and, like, I wasn't complaining about that. But, like, this is, like, everyone just trying to rip you apart and make you just, like, hate Shungen, even though he's over there like, I'm fine, right? You're fine. Sweetie, you're fine. You're doing your job. You're doing a great job. But everybody else around here is just trying to make this route suck. And not suck, but you know what I mean? Just be so frustrating that at the end, it's going to leave a bitter taste in my mouth, and it's just like, it's going to impact Shungen, and it's not even Shungen's fault. Like, you're a little gem. You are. You're a good boy, okay? You're great. And you have some beautiful lines and everything, but everything around you is just making this a whirlpool of suck, and then poor little Shungen's like, I'm just getting sucked down in it. Like, it's just unfortunate. Still, though, on one, like, overall, like, me personally, I'm going to be like, no, I'm not enjoying it. Like, this is not how I want this route to go. It makes me too angsty, and I don't like it. But on the other hand, just respect for the writing, because, like, it's angsty and it's making me frustrated, but in a good way. You know what I mean? You're like, I'm frustrated because that's what the writing is supposed to be doing. You're like getting frustrated at the situation and what the fuck, because the situation is frustrating and what the fuck, you know? But I can't pull away enough to go, man, I was so frustrated and it was aggravating the whole fucking time. Like, brilliant. I loved it. It was my favorite route, 10 out of 10. It's going to be like, it was frustrating, and I know that I should be able to separate the frustration of what the route was supposed to be making me feel and appreciate it for that, and I can. But also, there's still that part of me that's like, but no, wouldn't recommend. You know what I mean? Like, I'm of two minds of it. It's the two people that live in my brain, okay? One of them is like, bravo, this writing is brilliant and it made me frustrated. 10 out of 10 recommend. And the other person's like, no, stop it, I don't wanna, you know? So I'm kind of on the fence. Like, you know, on one hand, brilliant writing. On the other hand, like, no, stop it. You're making me mad. I don't know. I swing both ways every single time we blitz. Anyway. And then I think he's like, I'll protect you. And you're like, I'm going to hit you because I can protect myself. You know that, right? I know. It's the thought that counts. And like, the other boys are like, I'll protect you. And you're like, cool, I'll protect you too. But like, I think it's because my agency keeps being ripped away. And then they keep throwing me in these, you're a delicate little flower now. That when he says it, it's like, I feel a little resentful of you for it. But I didn't with anybody else because, again, like, it seemed like an even footing, and I feel like we're constantly having the rug swept out from underneath us in this route. Not Shungen's fault, but gonna get the brunt of the frustration for it, which just sucks. I don't know. Anyway. Anyway. Oh, now we get a CG? Yeah. Oh, hi! Well, that's pretty. Shungen. He gently pushed down on my shoulders, guiding me to the floor. Shungen stared down at me from above. Okay, now you're just getting a little forceful, but I'm here for it. Damn. I want you to be free. I told you I want you to live as you are, but I don't want the person you're with to be anyone but me. Got that? I can appreciate that in him. He's like, I actually don't care what the fuck I have to do. You're mine. I mean, okay. All right. See, again, it's moments like this where I'm like, I don't hate Shungen. I don't. I hate what the route is doing to me to make me just be kind of frustrated, but it's not Shungen's fault at all. And this little bit of forcefulness, kind of hot. I'm here for it. Shungen nuzzled his face into my neck. His soft lips brushed against my skin gently. I'm not moaning. His falls on my ear, then on my cheek. His lips pressed into my skin, toying with my heart. It's weird how they have the one CG on the one side and then they cut in closer, but it doesn't quite line up properly, so it looks fucking bizarre. An unfamiliar euphoria, a sweet sensation numbing my body and all my senses, sending shivers down my spine. Shungen's hands, his lips, his touch. My body feels hot and my mouth is breathless. So beautiful. How could I let anyone else have you? Never. Fine. Now he's getting the possessive little, like, friend thing, but I'm okay with it. Touching you like this, laughing with you side by side. Only one who gets to do that with you. His hands moved down from my shoulders and clasped mine tightly, entwining them together with his. Degenerate holding hands. Not because he's on top of us, pinning us to the floor. It's the hand holding. The burning heat of our bodies melted together, blending into something beautiful and new. So that's all there is to it. But once the Heike are defeated and the Genji rule, we'll be able to live in peace. Well, not with you and not brother fighting. Take care of the war and Lord Yoritomo. And no matter what happens, I promise, protect you. Although, on the other hand, you have to stop and think, whoa, 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 so now 2 brothers are going to go to war because of me. Huh. I mean, actually, when you add that in there, huh. Oh, okay. I can be the reason that a war starts. Sure. Kind of stupid, but like, wars have started over women before, and that's because of me. All right, that seems kind of powerful and intense. All right, I'll take it. All right. Well, look at the bright side. These 2 brothers are going to go to war over me. Makes me feel... Okay, you took my special away, and then you gave me a whole other kind of special, so... I don't think it's a special I want, but I'll take it, I guess, you know? So just stay with me. I was once again enveloped in his strong embrace, and my heart quickened as he pressed his body against mine. Shungen... One by one, tiny drops began overflowing from Shungen's tired eyes. Desperately reaching out to me with his heart screaming to be with me, his tears in his voice stirred me. Shungen's made up his mind. He's determined to throw it all away for me. Stupid, but romantic. Made up his mind, I must as well. I wrapped my arms around his back and let a whisper escape my lips. Where you go, with you. This is the path you choose, and my place is next to you. No matter what happens, it won't change. Got it? Spacey. My arms loosened and I stared at Shungen. I saw my reflection in his eyes, filled with uncertainty like that of a lost child. I know we're in time, but I don't just want to be protected. We want to support each other, like we always have. Good. Exactly. We're not weak. We can kick ass. That's why I'm going with you to defeat the Heike. Take off this kimono and join you on the battlefield. And I swear that I'll be with you, even when our road splits with Lord Yoritomo. Build a sword, too. You think I'm gonna just stand by while the most important person in the world to me goes off to war? No. We're together from here on out, Shungen. That's hot. I'm here for this. I stared straight back at him, and Shungen's eyes glistened as I spoke to him. Just as those eyes looked as though they were about to again overflow with tears, I pulled him toward me. Perfect place to end. All right. I mean, okay. So again, I don't like that some of the things that are happening in this route, but then we have these moments like this where you're like, no, okay, we're being empowered again. And then also, we're the reason that a war could possibly start. I mean, all right. Okay. I wasn't really thinking about that. And then when that kind of like came full circle in my brain, I was like, well, all right. So I don't like some of the things that happen, particularly in this route, and kind of how they make me feel. And I'm not sure it's not going to continue to happen because we keep washing back and forth. Again, like the waves on the beach. Like it comes in and you're like, what the fuck? And then it goes away and you're like, it's okay. And then it comes up and what the fuck? And it just... So like overall, I don't hate this route. I hate moments of it and I hate how it makes me feel all angsty and like frustrated. But I appreciate that the writing is doing that. You know what I mean? I can appreciate the writing being like frustration and like because it's supposed to feel that way. And you're like, damn it! And like, so I appreciate that. But also, like, for some reason, I think it's because the other ones just went so well. And you're like, I'm not here for that. And like, this is great. And then there's this, and it's like, it's all this stuff around that for some reason takes away from Shungen himself. So at the end, like, I'm just worried that his route's going to be like, yeah, no. Later, I'm going to think about it. You know, a year from now, and I'm going to be like, yeah, I fucking hated Shungen's route. But I didn't fucking hate Shungen's route. But it's like that aftertaste spoils it. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of concerned about that. But overall, as we're playing it, I'm enjoying it for the most part. I hate certain parts of it. And again, it's going to leave that bitter aftertaste. But Shungen is good. He's a good character. I don't dislike him. I'm just questionable on some of the choices they made in his route to make me, like, not enjoy it as much as some of the other ones so far. Again, who knows? We'll see. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.